I'm pretty sure we've all been told the same thing. Go to school, get a degree, go get you a good job. And nothing wrong with that. So I was gonna go down that same path until, I did that. And you see the same people that are just, unhappy with their job. They hate going to work. They have such a grumpy attitude. And that kind of shifted me away from everything, mentally anyway. Same thing. How are you? What do you got planned for the weekend? Happy Friday, happy Monday. Same things over and over and over. I know, I did it. I know people that still do it and they hate it, complain about it. I began to look at other avenues, how to, really make money, how to escape my 9-to-5. And around 2013, 2014, I found real estate wholesaling, through me searching on YouTube and just wanting to get out of the situation I was in. Even though I was young, I was still hungry to, just be done with it. And so fast forward, I was able to find wholesaling, get some deals under my belt where I could have some breathing room. And now I really can focus on, how I can change my life. Once I help myself, I can help other people. But first I want to change myself, change my condition, my life. And I did that through real estate wholesaling. And if it wasn't for this list, I would have been able to do that. This list has brought me more deals by far than any other list I've ever done. And that's the vacant property list. It's a huge reason why I was able to do so many deals. Why I was able to quit my job, why I was able to focus on, how I can build and grow businesses. So I'm going to show you everything, how I started out. And with this system, it's changed how I can do it and how you can do things. It's made things more streamlined, less of a headache. Because me, I had to drive for Dallas. I had to, wait for return mail to really see what was vacant. And if you don't know what return mail is, this is back many moons ago. This is what return mail is. You get stacks of these. And on the envelope, it sometimes says vacant, or, they will write on there VAC and they'll circle it. That means the property is vacant. Something is going on. Think about this. Why would someone leave a property just sitting there? It doesn't make sense. Something's happened, whether someone's passed away, whether someone's moved, they can't afford a property, it was given to them, it was inherited. Something is going on with that property, right? So I went after vacant properties. That was my list, vacant properties. So let's get into it. I'm going to show you exactly how you can use the system I use today to find these properties. So let's choose Memphis, Tennessee. This is a very hot market. And this is exactly how I will pull my vacant property list. So I'm going to go down to filter. I'm going to choose vacant properties. Owner occupied, doesn't really matter. The occupancy status, I'm going to choose vacant for this. Now, property characteristics. This is where you can get very, very specific on what you're looking for. If you want residential, you can choose that. If you want commercial, vacant land, choose whatever, fits your criteria. I'm going to choose residential. I'm going to come over to single family. Again, if you want to choose condo, 2 to 4 family, you can choose whatever you want to, go through and get very specific. Bedrooms don't really matter to me. So all this is good to go, but also a year built. I like to go to 1990, a maximum of 1990, meaning I want the properties to be built in the year 1990 or earlier. So 1940, 1950s, anything earlier than 1990 is what I always choose. So next, we can keep going through. That always looks good to me. I like to come down to the MLS status, and I want to choose no. I don't want anything on market. If it's with the realtor, I don't want to mess with it. Simply because in this business, we want to solve problems. We want to be direct to the seller in this business. If it's listed with the realtor or an agent already, chances are, we don't really solve any problems. It's going to be tough for us to make a profit in this business that way. So again, just check no for your properties off market. I want to come down to ownership info. Very important. Ownership info, you want to choose individual. Now, this is also very important here. It's actually a new filter. You can choose, you can include probate, exclude probate, but I'm going to leave this as any. So, I mean, it doesn't matter if the people own the property or deceased. That's not really going to be important to me. But if they were, I have to do a little more digging. I want to come down to maximum years of ownership. I'm going to choose a minimum of 5 years owned. I want them to own the property for at least 5 years. Last sale price doesn't matter to me. Number of properties owned, I want to choose a maximum of 2. This is the way that I filter my things, guys. Everybody does it differently, but this is how I do it. Last sale date, I want to go back at least 10 years. At least 10 years. So that way I know that the people who have owned the property for at least 10 years. Today is the 19th of April. Let's go back to April 2011. Let's go to the end of the month. So that's going to be a maximum that of 5 years ownership, and the last sale date is going to be on the 11th. Absentee owner doesn't matter to me. That doesn't matter. And the last thing I always recommend people do is they come down to the equity percentage. I want to put a minimum of 50% equity into my property list. Now, if we exit out of here, we'll see that we have a list of 824 properties that fit my criteria. So this is a list that I would definitely go after. And I may go after, who knows? But again, check out the filtering criteria. It's very, very simple. It's a list that's made me some money, and it's allowed me to leave my 9-to-5 job for sure. So again, you can do this in any market across the country, and now it gives you specific properties that fit the criteria. Now, PropStream gives you some very, very accurate data. Is it 100%? No, nothing is 100%. But from what I found, through my many years of doing this, it does give you, fairly accurate data. And so what I would tell you is to dive into it and go all in. You're gonna have to dig around some more to find these people, most cases, because listen, if someone's lived at a property and they've moved, you now have to find a way to track them down. So just keep digging, do whatever you need to do, talk to neighbors, do whatever you have to do to find these people. I'm telling you that this is a list that most people don't want to go after because it takes a little more digging. People want the easy route. They want to call somebody, get a lead, get a deal, and make an offer. But with these vacant houses, you got to do a little more digging, but trust me, it's going to be well worth it at the end, and you're going to make some money. You're going to be able to change your life. What I want you to do is go to jewpropertydata.com or the link in the description to get a 7-day free trial. It's totally free. Now, listen, I make some money off the affiliate. I'm telling you that right up front, but go to jewpropertydata.com. I use it every day in my business. There's no secret about it. It's changed the way I do things. It's changed the way thousands of people do their business and run their business. And listen, when you get your first deal, do me a favor, comment. When you get your first deal, tag me in it. Tag me on Instagram, TikTok, whatever you do, because I want to see your first deal. I want to see you, as you grow and you climb way to the top. But again, thank you for subscribing. If you haven't subscribed to my channel, do it right now. Just go ahead and do it. But leave me a like. See you guys next time. Thank you so much.